Well, we are back. The Delian Company. The best Daggerheart actual play series that you've ever seen. Now with... don't laugh. And now with maximum player. Maximum full house. I have 3 kings. And 2 jokers. I'll let you decide who's who. So we have White. The job to catch up, Alex, on the last 2 sessions. It's a tall order for the little bonus point of hope this week.
There you go. Yeah. Maybe Mikey, we could do a tag team.
Yes. Well, I missed the last 10 minutes last week, so I'll
half hope each then.
Great, lovely. Well, yes. I mean, so I think then yes. So when last we clanked, you saw we fought the crystal lizard on the side of the cliff, so you saw that. And
the crystal lizard. Sorry, you've lost your hope point already. You're half your hope point.
I'll help you out. The end of the last session I was at was where we'd arrived at the gigantic.
You're right. Yes, of course.
Corpse of a huge clank.
So we spent a long time examining it, and the long story short is that we didn't necessarily find anything revelationary about it itself, apart from the fact that Veyn, there was a smaller sentinel clank that was kind of patrolling it and scanning it. Like its kind of life mission was to investigate and kind of get information from it, and it was a creation linked to Veyn's master, who was his master's master. Name was.
Well, Veyn is a she. The master is a man by the name of Arch Scholar Calum Voss.
Oh. So that was a clue, but really, actually, we didn't get really anything from the actual the clanks themselves. It was talks of trying to like get their data banks and stuff, but then rightly so was worried that might cause a fight. So we just basically moved past them, really. But we're on the trail of Veyn's master's master. Before we came across a jutting protrusion on the side of the mountain with a sword and a stone right at the end of it, which was, of course, very intriguing. And we decided to investigate it. And as we did, we were attacked by 2 stone wolves, stone creatures, stone wraiths. Creatures that could kind of become stone, move through the stone. So it was very, very scary. They could like go through the floor and pop up and stab us all. So we had a big old scrap with them. Veyn shot one off the edge of a cliff, which was pretty cool. Billy got a bit knocked around, and then a giant scorpion appeared and also attacked us as well. So that was pretty dramatic. And that was really
unusual inanimate material was the scorpion made of?
I was just a regular scorpion, wasn't it, actually? Made of candy floss. So it was not super threatening.
Willy Wonka's giant scorpion.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So that was kind of the first session, and the next session was a lot of fighting, which was great. Big fighting. The Scorpion, Veyn, and Worcester teamed up for some magic action. The monkey did some good old backstabbing. And then as night fell, we defeated the Scorpion and the wolves, and we were just about all right. Billy was pretty much on his last legs. And as night fell, the sword kind of began glowing and projected some kind of hologram thing, which we investigated and didn't get much out of it. But so we were advised by Sid GM that actually, you know what? Sometimes there's just going to be stuff that you guys can't solve. And we, I think, took our leave. And we tried to pull the stone from the sword from the stones and stuff, but didn't really get much from it, really. And from there, I'll hand over to Milo.
Yes, very good. We then spent some time trotting through the mountains, where we were assailed by adverse weather conditions. When I say assailed, I mean mildly annoyed by, because it seems that everyone had brought their coats, and on the whole, everyone was able to resist the weather. We then saw some shelter in a crag in the rocks that may or may not contain someone or anyone. Veyn said, let's go in there, and then I think the other 2 whiny little baby members of the party were all like, oh no, it's dangerous, oh, it's a trap, oh, and Veyn said, I don't care, I want to get out of the cold. I should add, characters were being whiny, not players.
This is a prime example of history being written by a very slanted
once in the cavern, we were greeted by, well, not greeted so much as we surprised what appeared to be a large group of shabby individuals, most of whom were Clanks. Then Veyn happened to bump into her mentor, Theodric Vale, who seemed a little more erratic than usual, and appeared to have found something in Hilltop related to these pilgrims. They turn out to be pilgrims, that may be connected to the sword in the stone. We don't really know. And there was just some discussion about what to do next. Theodric Vale appeared to have some lead on great scientific/religious discovery. Bit unclear. He seemed a little bit mad at the time. And everything was looking pretty good. Nice rest, people feeling nice. Then there was, I don't know, some sort of little rumble, something like that may indicate, I don't know, some sort of large monster also in the cavern with us. I still think Veyn would say it's not a trap per se, as a small hazard located in the place of rest.
Something to be
Small
suspicious.
rumbling hazard. That's what I tend to refer to belly as.
So Veyn is being Veyn once more about her decisions to ignore the
Veyn still
brave
feels-
and intelligent parties' voices of concern, the wisdom they were espousing.
Veyn still feels that you can go and freeze your ass off in the mountains if you like.
We won't.
She'll tell you, and she'll tell Worcester thus.
So, sorry, because I was like, wait, is Veyn's master a Clank? Or that was just a human among the Clanks, or a
No, we established on the
fawn.
fly that they're a fawn.
lovely, love that. So just one fawn and loads of Clanks.
I think there was a few others dotted around, but
Okay,
it was primarily Clanks.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, and that's where we left it. Is an unspecified rumbling threat is in here with us.
And a
Yes.
sheep, if I remember right. There was a sheep noise because that definitely didn't
Just because
give
Ollie had
vibes
just watched the Odyssey.
to the Odyssey.
Yes.
Yeah,
How
definitely didn't get that
dare
impression.
The
you.
Ollie does he?
Such slander.
Spoilers.
You know, it's a
Spoilers for the
several
Odyssey.
thousand years story. I think you're a bit late.
What? It already came out last week. What are you talking about?
Yuck. Nice. Well, yes, we left on a little sheep, a bleat, and a crunch. And the tunnel in this cave kind of continues on further into darkness, but you've only been in this kind of opening area where there's firelight. And as you sort of peer into the darkness after the noise, a rock the size of a halfling comes hurtling out of the darkness.
Oh God.
And I'm going to pick who it goes towards. Well, there's 5 of us, so the 6 means nothing. It's me. Hang on, this is not working. D4 makes sense. Let's roll a D4.
There you go.
Hit the ether and then myself, me.
DM friendly fire is rare.
Yes. All right. 1, 2,
Who's
3.
Veyn?
That is Veyn. So, but it's fine because we just know that this won't hit now. So.
No,
Let
don't
me
be saying
just-
that. I could have guessed the gods of fate would decree it's Veyn purely because of all of the trap-related banter from the last episode.
So, you know,
Wasn't it?
Milo spent a CP on lightning fast reflexes before this session, as he always does.
And armor of contempt. Well, it's a 7. So this with a +1. So actually, no, it's got a +2. 'Cause it's got a +2 to throw. That's still not going to beat your
It
12.
will go to 13 on her nimble cat-like reflexes.
So this stone comes straight towards you. You put your little shields up, but it's so heavy you just kind of have to bend underneath it as well, and it goes crashing against the wall, and all of the people are like suddenly like panicking about what's going on.
Meunier gives Veyn a look of like,
I think at most, Meunier gets a glance back. And nothing else.
It's enough.
Does it seem like there's more? Is the noise stopped? Is there more? Is there a particular group of Clanks that are vulnerable that might need a bit of defending, or is it kind of are they moved away from the?
So Theodric Vale sort of beckons the pilgrims to get to the out of the way, one side of the cave, and he does like a shield in front of them, and basically to say to you, I'm not joining this fight, so you don't bother asking.
I think Veyn would understand that his priority is to protect the people.
Exactly, his fellow travelers. And so for this encounter, I'm just going to use the tactical as a way of keeping track of ranges, but we can do the rest in Theatre of the Mind. So there's no map, but your tokens are there, and I'll move them within view ranges to keep track.
Or needs to be on the cameras tab.
Yeah, you can just be on the old cameras tab. So, what do you guys do when these boulders come flying towards you? And there's another one.
Oh God!
Ah!
Worcester will
Splat.
nimbly.
Come on.
18. Jesus Christ! Will nimbly move. Is in between the pilgrims and the hole these rocks coming out of cave entrance. They come out of one designated area. It's like one bigger cave entrance, right?
Yeah, there's like a tunnel going into
cave.
darkness. Yeah.
Move forward and kind of get in the way and just retract into a shell. Just provides a bit of extra cover, just kind of blocking the way.
Yeah,
So I
Keedo.
marked a
Get
stretch
behind
bit
me.
back. Yes.
I would like to ask the crowd of pilgrims and Theodric. What was your master's name? Theodric. Did any of you not think to look down there earlier? Does anyone know what is actually down there?
Now's
I'm assuming
not
we
the
can't.
Sorry, I can't hear you through the magical shield.
Theodric Vale's just like, no, we haven't investigated all of this cave system. It might go down kilometers. Yeah.
There's no
So
monkey
let me just my 18. We're all in there. 1, 2, 3. Veyn and Worcester, please take. Oh wait, no, that's
Take
not it.
18 damage. I would like to use this opportunity to use an ability.
Take 10 damage.
I would
Boulders
like to,
make contact.
Sorry, I should have done this probably before you rolled damage, but having been hit, I'd like to spend 3 hope to force my adversary to re-roll an attack roll. Not this time.
Not this time. Sure.
Did we ever remember what resistance to physical damage looks like?
+3. That's a 16. I believe it still hits.
Unfortunately, it does.
But you've used up one of my successful attacks.
That.
Do you remember
Yeah,
what resistance?
half damage.
Oh, beautiful.
Right, so it was 10.
Yeah.
Time to
Yes.
spend a point of armor and take minor damage.
What did you say to me?
Same as well. 10.
Oh, so physical resistance down to 5. So minor damage is 7. So that's nothing. Or is it
So
still
physical resistance. What?
No,
think it's half
that's
damage.
if your threshold is 7, that's the move up to major. So 5 is still
still a 1?
a minor
Which is a
for
one.
yeah 1.
Nice. Okay, cool. Bink.
That's from
What
being
is this?
in his shell like a little coward. That I can now
Nice.
say
But
because
I
I'm not
put
playing
myself
Galapa.
in between. What? I can't win this game.
Don't you have to say if you?
I put myself in the front fucking line, I'm a fucking Galapa. My main thing has got a shell. It's like, oh, fuck this coward in a shell. It's my fucking body.
Listen.
I put my body
Everybody,
on the line.
stand behind me!
Bernard was your shell, bro. Meunier, fucking coward.
Well, if you wanna RP that as Meunier, we can have a RP discussion. I've forgotten if I've been tracking my HP up or down.
Keedo darts ahead a
tracking
little
better.
bit
Yes,
and
absolutely
hugs
right.
towards the right-hand wall of the cavern, but it does dart forwards to at least as far forwards as Worcester Donnytide is. Sort of attempts to look down look into the dark and see if you can discern any shapes of creatures.
Do you have any things that make you see better?
No.
Can you not slide your torch functionality up
Like-
or a focus beam?
I like the well, you'd think, but unfortunately, if you make a robot race and then allow people to just be Inspector Gadget, it sucks. So, for a second there, I thought you had a fridge right next to your desk, Ollie, and that would be amazing.
Oh, Ollie with a white monster fridge.
Oh. Final form.
That's the end of the character arc.
No, I have no nothing on my character sheet that makes me better at seeing stuff. So
Okay.
either I can roll, or you can tell me that it's impossible to see anything.
Yeah, I think you don't have to roll to squint. But you can't see anything. Whatever's throwing rocks at you is further into the darkness. And here comes another one towards you, Keedo, I think. A 9 doesn't hit.
It does not. No.
Yeah, are there any banging tunes to go along with this cave battle?
Wait, hang on.
I love banging tunes.
Did we
Well,
work
that's
out
rock and roll.
it's supposed to be higher than 8? Or is it actually just 8?
What's the army you're wearing?
Chainmail.
Oh wait, evasion's not necessarily effective.
It's -1 to evasion for chainmail. Maybe the base for Seraph is actually just 8, in which case is actually just 9. One moment, please. Subclasses.
Yeah, your evasion starts at 9, so it's reduced to 8.
Yeah, so it actually does hit. Because I start at 9 and I'm at 8 and you rolled a 9.
All right.
Clonk.
Let's do some damage. It's 11 damage, please, as a boulder smashes into your metal carapace.
Too many crimpets.
Oof. Cool, so I take minor damage, which is 1 HP, unless I want to take it on armor. How many short rests have we had?
You should be full.
I was going to say, I don't want to do too much math here.
I was going to check. We didn't short rest in the cave, did we? Or did we get a little?
No.
Cool. Just check it.
Alright, well I will take that one on armor. It'll dent part of my plate.
All right.
Full.
Full.
And Keedo will be like, can't see anything. If we're going to get this thing, you'll have to go deeper inside. Come on.
Nice. And I don't think you have to have like a ×1 torch to be able to see in the dark. But if any of you do have ways, I mean, those fucking magic users amongst you, unless you're happy to just stand there looking into the dark, getting boulders thrown at you. So let's go to one of these wizards now. Let's go to Michael Pikel Worcester Sauce.
I wonder. No, I can't do much, but I'm gonna.
Come on now. Get the chest clock out.
Fireball would be just ace.
I'll
Ace.
start
A very slow one.
Water. just got a lot of water, I'm afraid. But I could. Well,
But if you're an elemental, sorcerer, you
Yes.
can, do some firelight.
No, you just choose one creation
Element.
of water. So
Oh.
water not known for its luminosity. I was wondering, I have an illusion. I don't know. No, I guess I was doing an illusion cast off.
Actually, if perhaps Veyn takes this moment to steal the spotlight,
Please
I
don't.
realise Veyn could help.
Literally
because
stealing the
Veyn
spotlight.
Yes, Veyn actually has listed under the word that I can never say, prestidigitation.
Oh yeah.
Did I do it? Shit.
Yeah.
Well, one of the effects specifically listed is illuminate a room.
Oh well, that's quite.
So Veyn strides forward, watching a boulder clatter heroically against Worcester's shell, and casts a light in her hand into the darkness, and I think summons like a sort of an orb of light that hovers into the darkness. And what does she see?
Alright, just checking that they're in the right range. So if you go to the tactical tab, you see kind of, I don't think your light, it lights a room, right? So I don't think your light goes all the way far into the tunnel, but you see these big, muscly green arms like grabbing rocks and this wide, almost frog-like troll face. And their eyes are like white golem eyes as they're looking into the darkness, and they kind of shrink back at the light. And they are at far range, which is how far they can throw a boulder. And they throw a boulder at the source of the light. Get away. And that is a hit. That is a hit. So 3 damage, please, Veyn.
All right, we'll just take another point of damage, I suppose. Well, I suppose we could armor it down, but I feel like we best save that for larger occasions.
Cool. And then one of them, like the bigger one, steps like towards you, and it's wielding a sort of a large, long stone. Like a baton.
Oh.
Like a stalactite or a stalagmite.
Yes.
Matter, I guess.
I call it stalagmitey.
Cool.
I think Veyn would rather like to whip out her staff and shoot something back at these assholes who've hit her with 2 boulders now.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Not going too crazy yet, but she gets her staff out and points it at the nearest of the trolls, fearing what it might do to the pilgrims. And well, we'll just make a great stuff attack, and we'll see how this goes. Well, it's a 9. Oh, a point of fear for you, but a point of hope for me, because I rolled a 9, my magic number.
Nice.
That is a 17. Is that a hit?
Yes.
I'm glad to hear it, because if not, I would have great levels of concern. Roll damage. Well, there you have it. Hang on. I should actually roll damage twice, because Great Staff is powerful.
Does that take the highest, or...?
It's roll 2, take the highest, but I think because I'm rolling 2 dice now anyway for proficiency, I should just roll 2 dice again. I'm going to make that clearer. I roll 2d6 damage anyway, and the wording is, on a successful attack, roll an additional damage die and discard the lowest result. So maybe it's just 1 extra die?
Yeah, roll 3 and remove the lowest.
3, take the... Yeah, let's do that.
Like that charging...
Well, would you look at that? Nothing changes. But
all right,
but there you
8
go.
damage.
It's 8 damage of, I do believe, furious as she is. It's a sort of firebolt emerging from the staff, whistling down into the darkness, casting terrifying shadows.
Whoa. Yeah, you blast it and it gets hit and it roars incredibly loudly, as if you are in an IMAX theatre.
Would you say slightly too loudly? Would you say it's one of the loudest things I've ever heard in a cave?
I would say it would make you question the sound mixing choices of your director. But since you rolled with a fear, I will take the spotlight back, and the big ogre lands in front of.
To be Veyn.
Veyn in Worcester.
Well, you should probably be behind the shell, but I didn't know how much we were sort of theory mining it a lot. So, does it make sense that Veyn was behind Worcester?
I don't know. I think she's probably about where she is because she stepped forward to do the light. But don't worry.
Rolling well today. So this is cha. So he swings his club, and he can actually hit multiple targets. And it comes into the light, hits both Worcester and Veyn for 4 damage, but it has the passive ability Bone Breaker, which means it deals direct damage. So no armor for use tools.
How about that? Well, things looking a little sketchy for old Veyn. She says.
It's 4 damage is still just 1 damage, right? So I guess 4 damage, so it's a minor damage if it is.
Yeah.
4 damage is 1 each.
You're saying you just can't resist it. That's fine. Ish. We're getting a little hairy.
I think we should consider ourselves grateful, because that I see as a D10 roll.
Yes.
D10 plus 2. Yep.
Yes. So could have been major that can't be resisted for me.
I don't even have a. Forgive me, Meunier. I don't even have a token on the field for you.
I said that.
That's okay.
I'll set that. I think when you were logged out, I don't know if you went back into Bernard, but I couldn't. It was only showing as Bernard for me.
It does default me to logging in as Bernard, so yeah.
Okay. Well, let's have Keedo get the spotlight, because he's been mostly standing about being the butt of AI jokes for the last 2 weeks. You might be muted.
Everything's muted now. Muted.
We do not hear you.
It's one of those evenings.
But the audio's a Discord, fuck up.
Oh, yeah? Well, yeah. I assume you were muted is...
I got it.
There we go. Gotcha.
I wondered why you weren't laughing at all my humorous comments. Yeah, well, seeing his comrades get walloped, Keedo lets out a vengeful metallic roar, and unfurls his wings and springs forward into a kind of leap. Not properly flying in the narrative sense because we're in a cave, but like flying a few feet off the ground, but basically it's just launching him for itself forwards, axe first, trying to lop off some bit of this greenish troll that you can barely see in the light of Veyn's prestidigitation. Yeah, swung.
Swing.
If we hit and do the spend a hope and get some extra damage, then I think we do on a 10.
I do wish we'd stop giving him fear now that he's got
It's not a 10, it's a 13, but it is with fear.
That does hit.
Yes! Okay, well I will spend the hope for my extra flying damage as I Hadouken my way into the troll. Swung! Swing! So it's 5, but then it's plus another 6. 11 damage.
Whoa. Nice. Nice. Alright. You're with the fear, so... And actually this guy has an ability, a reaction ability, so when I mark a certain point of HP, it goes into a rampage.
Oh,
I
Lord.
can move within... somewhere within close range, as it just charges straight over you guys
Jeez.
into the cave mouth.
Oh dear.
Oops. There you go. I've copied the text there for all to see.
Direct
And
physical damage.
and Meunier, Veyn, Worcester, within close. Yeah, well, that's everybody actually. Didn't even need to move, but there we go. 8 damage to everybody. No armor allowed.
Don't like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what happens when my HP bar is full?
You drink a potion really fast.
Yeah, can I do that? I've got a potion.
Yeah.
I'm checking actual rules. Are you downed when you're at full HP? Or
Yes,
beyond
I
that?
imagine so. Yeah.
I will look up the rules page while you do stuff.
Look it up.
You say no armor, but I'm still resisting the physical damage. I'm still halving it. Checking you're okay with that.
Yeah. Is that just a passive ability?
Yeah. Well, once it's a stress to enter it, and then obviously you get disadvantage on all rolls. So it's
Oh, so this is your little
Just sit in it.
withdraw.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Once you're in your.
Oh,
shell.
okay. I didn't know you'd done
Retreat,
that.
correct. Well, that's why. Yeah. So I didn't. That's why. Yes.
He did say he did that earlier, heroically.
Okay.
I heroically hid in my shell.
Very good. Where is?
Man's down. And what's we're looking. Do you want to check rules for like while they're down? If can they still be hit? Do we need to move her away from the?
Yeah, let's. Anyone
Three
can
options.
find the character page. Share the character page.
Just gonna search for death. in
Yeah,
the rules.
there's yes,
Damage.
Avoid death, you got Blaze of Bloody
Death.
Glory, or you can gamble like a badass.
Yeah, so Veyn could just be trampled directly into the dirt here and die.
Brilliant.
If you gamble, I'll go with the Blaze of Glory, yeah.
I'm tempted.
So you can't be targeted by attack if you go unconscious. You can't move or act. You return to consciousness when an ally clears one or more than marked hit points, or when you do a long rest. Ooh, after your character.
Decide based on this, Milo, but I will generically remind the party: Keedo is supposed to be a kind of cleric healer. Has put all of his abilities into healing so far and hasn't healed anyone. So he could do that.
Well, as it happens, I'm not planning on going out in the Blaze of Glory at this stage. We will be taking the avoid death because it doesn't feel like a climactic moment to be taking the risk it all option. So Veyn is knocked unconscious by the trampling charge.
All right. Well, let's jump into to Meunier as you take some damage there, my friend, in your fancy suit.
Yeah, Meunier is very unhappy. He was quite content just watching boulders come flying, not at him, magic flying back the other way. It
Yeah.
was quite pretty. He was quite fascinated by it.
Quick addendum.
But
How do you want to roll to see if Meunier resists the urge to say I told you so to Veyn's unconscious body?
Oh, no,
What's
no,
your
no.
what's your willpower check on that?
Meunier does not need to roll to tell the unconscious body. Meunier will wait for consciousness for maximum effect, and then will inflict the "I told you so."
Veyn will be clear. This was not a trap.
No.
There is
No.
a difference between a trap and a surprise.
What's the outcome of a trap?
A trap
In
implies
fairness, we
that
haven't-
enemies have consciously laid something for us to walk into.
I mean,
We walked into a room full of pilgrims.
proven it's not a trap yet. Like, they could have lured the pilgrims in, and we just happened to have joined the trap that was for the pilgrims.
Well, okay, big question.
Plausible.
Were we safer in the cold or with the giant stone throwing rocks?
I don't know. Maybe if you get your fucking act together, you clear out the trolls. We'll find out.
I've been fucking taking
I mean, if your magic was a bit better, you'd have killed it in one. So
You get out your shell and squirt them in the face with some
do
water.
something heroic. The squishy mage had to take to the front lines.
Well, Meunier will stab the thing that's closest to him.
Meunier, what are you doing?
Stabbing.
He's
Stabby,
stabbing, he just
stabby.
said.
Drawing out daggers and going stabby, stabby in the ankles of this cave ogre thing because he assumes that is about
And-
as high as he can reach.
And sneak attack works like Pathfinder, right? You get it's adjacent.
Yeah, if it's other creatures are in
targets.
melee range of it, so if I do hit, it doesn't do anything to the roll. It's only if I do damage, I get to do big numbers.
And would you suppose that size doesn't matter?
Oh,
I mean, the last time this came up was at the GM's encouragement, and I feel like the GM's encouraging me again, and if I call it in, I'm going to get shit for it. But the GM is suggesting to me that my experience of size doesn't matter may be applicable here. However, no, because I don't have enough hope. I've got one hope left, and I'd rather not spend it just now on this in case this one goes down. I need to start doing rangy things instead.
Well, maybe you should also request Billy Larkspur fires up the old bagpipes to give you a song, to give you all a point of hope.
I mean, I'll take that, and then I will call in size doesn't matter because this thing is a very different scale to me. I mean, it takes up multiple squares on that tactical map.
It does.
I feel like Meunier probably takes up more squares than he should, given he's like 3 foot something.
So Billy sees Veyn get trampled. Like, no, come on, Billy, you can do this. And he plays a heartbreaking song about a Katari lady he once knew. But we'll just leave it at that.
blimey.
Meunier will turn to me. I appreciate the sentiment, but maybe something a bit more upbeat, no, more tempo. But this works for me. And he will, using his experience of dealing with things much bigger than him, he will try and cut the ankles of this creature.
Nice. It's a crit.
Yeah, baby.
What was crit silly numbers?
19.
Double.
So-
Oh,
So I don't think we're going to not give you shit for this one again. Well, sorry, Hodge.
yeah.
As you're about to roll 40 damage.
Alright.
Oh yeah. So yes, what was it? So I do the highest possible.
Highest.
I'm just going to mark 3 HP right now. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it can be less than 3 HP.
Is there? Can the enemies take if it's like double a certain threshold? Can they take double, or is it literally they could only ever take 3?
Yeah, just 3. I mean, Hodge said
Not though,
there's like homebrew rules for extraordinary damage or whatever it is, but
Only against the player.
only against the players, which I love. I love that
It does
community.
seem odd though, because it's like it's also I'm finding it odd the whole kind of like low end. If you get hit, no matter what, you just take some damage. There's something like this is the
It's
first.
not, it's not no
Just
matter
for
what, you
reference,
can
I mean,
resist it.
no matter what I roll here,
No,
at a bare
that's just direct
minimum,
damage.
it would have been 36 damage at a bare minimum. That's if I roll ones.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so you would be doubling its severe damage threshold.
Seems like that should. So they should do something.
it's for the crit.
And you got a
though,
hope
that
as
was-
well. Everybody
yeah.
mark a hope for Billy's song as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. How was that?
I will this time, but it's made me think that I want to try and like work out some kind of small, tiny homebrew thing with you, where actually every time Billy plays, Keedo loses a hope because he fucking hates the music so much, but gets some other benefit instead.
Yeah. Yeah, he's playing like the medieval version of Free Bird right now. Like
Oh,
it'll it'll get good after about 6 minutes.
don't think he will.
Oh, actually, there was a roll of damage, but I kind of want to know what that was.
Yeah, do it. Enjoy it.
So let's Come on, Worcester. I don't think you've had it. And are you
No,
happy?
no,
Or are you happy in your
No,
shadow?
very unhappy.
Or?
Very unhappy. Here I am.
Okay.
But what? So he's gonna unshell. I mean, it's formative. It doesn't really matter. But it's gonna drag. Well, Keedo's planning to fly to Veyn help. Huh? I assume. Keedo, you planning to help Veyn? I assume.
Keedo.
Keedo.
Sorry, my sound cut out for a minute there. Say again.
No worries. I assume you're planning to come and help Veyn try and heal as best you can.
Yeah, next time I took the spotlight, I was going to dash across the Veyn.
For Worcester, I can either step back and try and bind it in place so it feels set now. I don't want to rampage again or do some damage. I leave it up to the crew.
Yeah, I mean, doing your grabby shadows and then everyone moving away might be very wise tactical maneuver.
Kind of what I was thinking. But Meunier can only do close.
But it took me about 10 minutes to get you to light a torch. So.
Well, look, I'm going to shadow bind it. I hope this thing can't charge me. I'm going to try and shadow bind it.
Shadow bind.
And I'm going to, because I don't want to fuck this up, and I've got lots of hope. I'm going to remove my card and
Board in his hope, in his shell.
I know.
I do now feel like profoundly embarrassed at the fact that I just looked at the other items section of my character sheet, seen torch, realised that we all have a torch. A very basic family favourite.
Oh yes, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
It took the party as a whole at least 5 minutes for Milo to be like, "Oh, I've got a spell that could do this."
Oh yeah.
and about 20 boulders as well.
Nice. All right. I don't have any bones for this, so I just hope it works. Goodbye. Oh no. Oh, it's
it's a crit.
Oh well. What? But there's no damage to it. It's just to succeed, though. That doesn't.
But you gain a hope for that, and you get to clear a stress.
That's good. I need that. But that doesn't help make it successful, though, right?
It's a crit. It's successful.
Great. Well, then the ogre is bound, shadow bound. Its shadows reach off the ground and grab it and hold it in place.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say because it's a crit, like it's sort of like looking as its legs are stuck in place, and it's like, and then it goes to like lift its club to throw it at you guys, and then the shadows even like grab its arm as well, and it's
nice. Like that. I like that. I'm a big fan.
And now I assume you will technically move away, but although Veyn is still there on the floor.
Yeah, so if I could nab the spotlight at that point with the ogre being bound and pulled back, Keedo takes his opportunity to dart from one side of the cavern corridor to t'other. Takes a knee by Veyn and lays a metallic hand on Veyn's unconscious chest, which kind of warms up and starts to glow around the finger joints. And if Veyn was actually conscious at this point, she would be kind of feeling a kind of static electricity, like a tingling and a warming of the blood around the area. But yes, I'm going to cast Healing Hands, which is a spellcast roll, brackets 13, close brackets. So here we go, double D12. Do I need to add... is there a button to press on this, or do I need to set up that as a spell to cast?
You should have it in your actions. All your spells should be in there.
Doesn't appear to be.
We have found that it's hit and miss.
Can I suggest that there's some kind of world where Keedo scoops her away out of melee range? Because I can see a world where you revive her and then he just takes the spotlight and just
Could be in melee range of her to do the spell.
I mean, moves her away from him and then helps her when she's...
Oh, you want me to carry her first?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like I can see a world where you revive her and they go, great, and he just plonk.
Are we still right next to it? I was picturing her further back, but...
Well, it sort of trampled through us, but there's probably space in the cavern to move
Yeah.
According to the tactical map, which we're not
Yes.
using fully, he's very next door.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. In which case, I am going to have to try and carry Veyn away first, which I imagine will require some kind of check, given that we're right next to the enemy. Or maybe not, because it's bound.
Yeah, and there's no like fallback penalties or anything, so I think you can just do that. It's the stress, right, to carry someone.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
where are you?
have my wings kind of. I'm sort of jump packing around with my wings.
Yeah, nice. And where are you carrying Veyn to?
Right, it's just looking at the tactical map.
I mean, you're sort of like in this cave opening. So down the tunnel is the other ogre, who is mysteriously quiet, or it's out the door onto the cliff face.
Yeah. Well, I think.
I think as long as it's not right next to the fighting ogre in space, it's fine.
I think we back off south to just a little way past where Worcester is.
Okay.
Just to put a little bit of distance between us and the hound ogre, but given that I'm less worried about being close but not melee range from the bound ogre than I am about getting too close to the not bound ogre.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll do that. I'll scoop her up. Soar the, I don't know, 10-15 feet south past Worcester. Gently lay her back down on the rock face, and then attempt to cast this spell as described beforehand. So I do not have a ready-made action. So I just need to check what my spellcasting ability is.
Oh, sorry, yeah, yours might be. Knowledge.
And Meunier, you after you've done your backstab,
Strength.
where do you go? You see the shadows kind of grabbing this ogre.
I will be going back in to stab the shite out of this thing.
But afterwards, like in the meantime, where are you?
Probably trying to keep, like, I guess with the shadows on it, I don't really need to try and keep his attention on me. Probably a little bit closer. I probably would have like darted through, cutting the backs of those ankles as the shadows grabbing it, and moving a bit towards where Billy is, like,
Okay.
on opposite sides previously. So yeah, my movement would have taken me through towards Billy.
Nice. All right, cool. Just so I know.
Milo
Also
spoke truth.
to offer criticism about his choice of song for this, that he appreciates the vibe.
He's probably getting to the bagpipe solo within the next 3 minutes.
It really
It's all
just
good.
shouldn't be a bagpipe solo ever,
And,
unless
it sounds great in this cave. Great acoustics.
Hey,
Sounds like
just
it's right next to me whenever you stand in the cave.
I learned from a hag in a cave like this. I learned the pipes in the first place. Anyway, right, yeah. So Milo speaks truth. My spellcasting ability
Son
is
of Plop-it.
So I'm gonna roll 2d12, and I'm gonna add 3. Oof!
That should do it.
I don't know which one's the hope and which one's the fear. Let's say it's with hope, because I
Well,
said
the first one is always hope, I think, on the readout.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Okay, all right. Well, and then I needn't even cheat. Then that is a masterly 25. To cast spell with a
Nice.
hope. And as a result, what happens on a success? Mark a stress. You clear 2 hit points or 2 stress on the target.
2 stress.
Good.
On a failure, you still get to do 1
Oh,
stress or hit
that's
point.
right.
So I take a stress, and you get 2 hit points back, Mannion.
There we go.
Yeah, I think with a gasp to this magical defibrillator,
Yeah.
Worcester does his best Yoda to say, "There is another." Kind of points at the other one, just in case we all forget. There is a second fucking troll who's not moved yet.
And that's quite poignant because I'm going to spend a point of fear to steal the spotlight.
I thought you might.
And seeing their mate getting grabbed by shadows, that's not very fair. That's a bit of a sneaky Humi maneuver.
It is. to be fair.
Another hail of boulders goes towards all enemies in front of it within far range, which is Veyn, Keedo, and Worcester.
Christ, that on a bike.
Hang on a minute. Aren't we supposed to be moved out of the path?
Keedo moved you further down though.
Jolly good. Well,
You get up just immediately.
Oh, good lord.
That's 11, but that is not direct damage.
Choice here. I know. Like if we'd moved north, we would
no,
have been.
well, you weren't to know this attack was going to happen thusly.
Wait.
I mean,
it's just.
Do you not? Well, do you have to roll to hit anymore? It's just damage.
So this is a hang on a second. I've got a. So it's a stress. Just cost a stress for this enemy, and I'll just post that there, just in the chat there.
Right, except change that to major damage, and also dying, and then Maybe,
This is not direct damage, so you can use some of your armor here.
Oh, good point. Sorry. Okay, fine.
Yes.
It does say direct physical
It does
damage
say
on it,
direct
just so you know. Just so you know.
Yes, but I'm nerfing these guys a little bit because I wanted to, because I wanted 2 instead of 1.
Right.
So I'm ruling that direct the range attacks aren't direct damage.
So 11 flat damage.
Right, well that'll
is
be
major,
point of armor. Otherwise, we're going down again.
which is 2. Do we? I'm trying to think because I'm trying to. There's no. If you go over your heal, does it tick as well? I'm trying to think if it's worth blocking it or just taking it. What happens when it goes over?
Over what?
Your hit points. Sorry, hit points go over.
Then you go down.
If it goes full, you're down.
And then any more than that doesn't really. I'm trying to think, but it's worth using armor or not. If I'm taking 2, I've got 1 left, so I'm trying to think it's worth even using armor because.
Oh, I see. Or just take it and take. Yeah,
yes,
I mean it's a bit ruins my verisimilitude a little bit, Michael Piker. But rules are written. Sounds like you can just tank 50 damage or 1 and still go unconscious.
You just tanked 36 damage from the fucking monkey and just took 3 damage. So 11, 36. Basically the same.
I feel like an attack on me.
No,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Everyone's friendly fire when Mikey takes damage.
The fucking monkey.
And you dicks everywhere. This is your fault too.
I'm down. My tail down.
It's a personal attack. It's a personal affront.
If you're inside your shell, though, would
Not
we
this
even
time.
know?
I moved to try and be helpful.
All right.
You regretted that decision.
I was just trying to help, It's called a coward for being in the front line, so I thought I'd do something else, and still.
All right, and that 11 damage is your Veyn still you're up, and Keedo you're still okay.
Veyn is still up and would laugh as the boulders smashing everywhere. She's getting a health potion out, and I think some shards of rock plink off it, and she looks at it like.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
And chugs that health potion.
Keedo
that
took
white
another point
monster.
of armor and another.
Oh, restoring 4 hit points. That is extremely useful right now.
Love that.
Hoo. Well, let's keep the spotlight on you as you get up, boulders smashing into you, chugging the potion, then you feel invigorated.
Yeah,
as you're betwixt these 2 ogres.
The equivalent of a shot of espresso in your white monster from from the Keedo health potion combo.
Yes.
I think she gets up in sort of just a bit of a burst of adrenaline and looks at the one with the stalagmite wailing on everyone. Knowing, I think, that the other one is probably the more immediate threat, but she decides to unleash all of the magical power she currently feels she has available in an arcane barrage.
Nice. And the one that got shadowed, it's bleeding ferociously from Meunier's strikes, and it is struggling, fighting these shadows, and you can see it like slowly, like really losing its energy as its blood is filling the cavern floor.
So she gathers the power within her and then casts her arm around, and you sort of see three different sort of glyphs sort of shimmering in the air, and from each of them comes a bolt of light.
A bolt of light.
With arcane barrage, it is 1 plus the number of d6s hope spent, and it is then just straight magic damage, no hit roll. And she really does want to ensure that at least this one goes down, so she's going to spend all of her hope.
Bam, bam, bam.
Roll.
Pretend that you got like 6 hope.
Well, when I do one day do this with 6 hope, it'll be awesome.
The hit.
But it will, on this occasion, be 14 damage. So it was actually 4 portals, not 3.
Nice. Oh, tell me how you kill this cave ogre.
Cave ogre.
Well, I think seeing it starting to rampage towards perhaps the pilgrims, she and even towards perhaps clanging on Theodric's shield. She says, "Not today, not my master. I won't lose another one." These 4 bolts of light just skewer it against the physical shield put up by Theodric.
Nice.
She then chooses this opportunity to look around her, realize that bold as brass as she is right now, she's smarting a little bit and could tactically reposition to somewhere that isn't quite so perilous. I suppose, actually, I don't know if she could do anything for Worcester mechanically, but I think her instinct would be to run over to Worcester. Maybe.
How long does your prestidigitation last?
It doesn't say.
Okay. I wonder if it kept going whilst you were unconscious.
I think it would be fair to assume perhaps it didn't.
Yeah. I think so the end of the tunnel was cast in darkness once again, but as the arcane barrage lights up this other cave ogre, it gets bam, 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 and it gets hit, and it just falls, causing the cavern to shake. And you hear the other ogre cry out in pain, in grief. Perhaps they were
a loving couple.
Perhaps they were mated for centuries, living quite happily in this mountain before these people came. And you hear them kind of stomping footsteps, like going back into the cave, like getting quieter and quieter. Maybe a sheep bleating and consolidation. And a few minutes pass, and there is all quiet. And Theodric Vale lowers his shield over the pilgrims. Says, "Is it gone?"
Yes, thank you for your help.
Piece of shit, PCs.
Don't you talk to my master like that. He protected these people.
Oh yes, but if he taught you to fight, and in fairness, you are a very competent fighter, I would like to think that they made me an even better fighter.
Oh, don't be such a shit, Meunier.
Also, I told you so, just to be suspicious of the cave and the perils that may live within. I just
Believe
would
I
like to
already
remind
told you not to be such a shit.
Yes, but I wasn't listening.
Can someone go and help Worcester?
Arate
Keedo is
le
already
shit
there,
being.
Like Keedo did not go to this conversation. Keedo went straight to Worcester.
Thank you, sir.
and
Thank you, sir.
Was doing amending touch.
You're amending him.
I am amending his touch. Yeah, so mending touch is kind of interesting. So you lay your hands on a creature and channel healing magic. Basically, you can spend 2 hope to clear 1 hit point or stress on them. But once per long rest, if you spend this healing time learning something new about them or revealing something about yourself, you can clear 2 hit points instead.
He's unconscious though. So you can whisper the darkest secrets of his if you want.
Some sort of careless whisper.
I would technically be revealing something about myself.
When I was 7, I peed myself in maths class. Don't
In
tell anyone you
robo
can't.
maths.
You're unconscious.
At school. No.
Let's
All
just
right,
say
okay.
you can do it, and then we can do the narrative stuff maybe at the next opportune moment.
Okay then. You insist. Yeah, well, Keedo goes over and lays hands on, and as you wake up, you feel a warm, tingling, electric feeling from his metal hand upon your person, and you gain 2 HP back.
Ah, thank you. Thank you, Keedo. Oh, I'm sore all over. Oh, but I feel electrified and vitalized, and I won't tell anyone your secrets you told me while you thought I was unconscious.
Yes. We'll talk about those later, shall we?
Yeah, we'll flashback to that. So, wait, 2 stress for a flashback to those naughty little robo secrets.
Alright, well, Keedo will lift Worcester up, giving him a shoulder lift and help him walk back.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you. What horrible trolls. What a horrible trap we fell into. Oh.
Yes, and I went straight for the Dragonbane bestiary for my artwork.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because it's the best for the trolls.
It's so cool.
Nice, yeah. Theodric Vale lowers his shield, and the other people in the cave. I don't know if you mentioned to Alex, they were majority Clank.
Mm.
And they are armed, not like travelers are armed, and we know from Keedo, in the hands of a Clank, a mere knife could probably be quite deadly, but they're not experienced fighters like you guys, veteran officers. And so, but they are very, very glad that you turned up when you did, and are very happy, but also still fearful, and they already start making comments about how they should. Are we safe here? Should we stay the night here, or should we find somewhere else? Risk the cold outside to find somewhere else. And Theodric Vale is saying, no, with our new companions, with our new friends, and my still highly qualified, highly respected student, Veyn Ashcroft, we shall be safe in this cave. That ogre will rue the day if it ever comes back, and it'll be just like its mate.
I think Veyn is, although her wounds have healed miraculously through the power of the healing potion, is still spitting blood and pulling bone chips out of bits that hadn't been removed, or bone chips stone chips. Says, yes, Pastor, appreciate the work you did to protect the people. Good teamwork as you taught us. Believe we'll be safe now. Don't listen to the little monkey, by the way. If you hurt him at all. Anyway, we can talk some more this evening, I hope, about what you've been on the hunt for.
Don't listen to the one who was right. No, don't listen to him.
I think I know what my Meunier little meme is going to be.
I look forward to it.
So you can. So we've kind of ruled that on these journeys you can't do long rests, but you can use this opportunity to short rest if you still wish to stay in the cavern. Huh?
It's the same thing for me.
Yeah. All the Clanks are just like sharing the plug-in charger, and yeah, it's like takes fucking 10 minutes, mate. 400 kilowatts an hour, mate. Easy. This is Norwegian grid energy you've got. And that's one for the EV fans out there. Yeah, you can restore 1d4 resources.
Lovely.
1d4 plus tier. Are we still
Plus
tier
2.
Well, that's good if your resource numbers are all quite low.
Yes. I think you're tier 2 between now and level 4 or 5.
Okay. Well, Veyn's going to be tending to her armor, which is automatically replenished because it's only maxed at 3.
Gravy.
And then Veyn also wonders who would like to join her in an evening of conversation. Probably also with...
Do you not even need to heal?
Well, I healed because of the health potion.
Yeah.
I rolled 4 of the health. I've only got 5 fucking hit points.
All right. 5. Oh yeah, it's the same as Billy. Yeah.
Yes. So actually, yeah. Weirdly, Veyn is actually doesn't need to heal, but she does need to tend to the magical wards woven into her her robes.
Yeah. They probably got used up by boulders.
They certainly did. I think honestly, those robes are doing a pretty stand-up job considering. They're very much like the magical equivalent, I like to think, of John Wick's suit.
Mm-hmm.
Although they're probably less magical than that.
I watched John Wick 2 on the flight back from Gen Con, by the way.
Yes.
Nice.
Terrible. I enjoyed it a lot.
When you get to 4, I think it peaks at being just genuinely fantastic. Not like.
I don't think I've seen 4. I did think Parabellum was the best one that I'd seen.
Would anyone like to join Veyn in an evening of light conversation about what the fuck Theodric's been up to in Hilltop as a part of a preparation move?
Does anyone else want to talk to you and your master?
I
add some flavour to the prepare.
Anyone want to come and listen to me talk bollocks with this guy I haven't seen in 5 years?
My old mate.
Is anyone smart enough to join us for the conversation?
I like the involvement. Isn't a short rest just an hour?
Well, you still get to choose 2 downtime activities.
Well, technically you're resting for the night, so...
That's a long rest, isn't it?
I cannot have the mechanical benefits because I have chosen to restore my health and fix my armor in this time. But narratively, Keedo will sit nearby while he kind of like goes and organically fixes the dents in his armor. And listen in to stuff because I think Keedo is interested in meeting new people in general. Fascinated in the stories of his new compatriots, and is sort of freaked out by the fact that like the guy that used to train Veyn is just for some reason in this cave looking after Clank, especially why he's looking after Clank. So,
did when you did the recap, did you mention all the stuff that Theodric Vale had said about what he's been researching?
I think just mentioned that there was some sort of religious / magical revelations possibly found in Hilltop, and he had we didn't really get so, but now's a good time to recap that properly.
Yeah. So basically, Keedo.
Yeah.
Veyn's master's master went on an adventure because he had a theory that within this mountain it was the resting place of Phrekas.
Oh shit.
And the people who he's and then this is why Theodric Vale is traveling with these pilgrims, because these pilgrims believe that also. And they want to yes, and they believe that, well, the master believed that the big iron giant thing was a creation of Phrekas, who had come from the mountain. But he also believes that what the Clanks say is their god and sort of power from their god. They are saying, this guy is saying that actually it's a form of magic that anyone can potentially harness. And wouldn't that be great for Polaris if we had yet another stream of magics? Which is why the master was like almost like obsessively filling Veyn in on all this information. But they're also going to Hilltop, I think, as well.
It's very interesting. It's want to investigate this mountain further, but we have a mission to complete. So Keedo will just kind of listen to the conversation and pick up details of this as you listen to your master excitedly sharing all of his research data, and
Meunier's nosy about Hilltop, so Meunier would definitely like to be involved.
Is that a preparation downtime action?
Preparation for me. I'm doing the exact same as you. Preparation plus repairing some armor. So as he's doing this, he will be sewing up his some from where rocks tore through it a little bit and things like that. He's accepted his suit's not going to be fully repaired just yet.
Worcester's just healing by tending to his wounds with bandages and such like, and also repairing his armor, very basically with the kit. But they seem to have this conversation covered, so he's maybe ingratiating himself more into the group of travelers to check they're all well and everyone's safe and cared for following the big battle.
And presumably, throwing the fungal child I mentioned down the cliff.
Oh my god, just kicking him and kicking him.
Feeding him to the... Say, go down that tunnel, mate. And...
great big surprise down there. Toys, lots of toys, a roller coaster. It's great down there.
Really?
Brilliant. Yeah, it's great. Just do it. Ask me, you'll have a great time. None to worry about.
My name is Perkins. Junior.
Junior.
He has many bastards.
I'll help you anyway. Here's a pair of roller skates.
So I did say that I think the majority were Clanks, but there was a few other, like a human and a halfling and stuff, because this religion, there are some people who are not Clanks who also believe in it as well.
The god pre-existed the Sunwrought. It's just that it manifested itself to them, or they believe it manifested itself to them. So there'll be followers of Phrekas of every species.
Nice.
Worcester has been fascinated since he's found out about the gods. He's probably talking to them, finding out more, talking to them about that kind of mixing of gods and nature and the sun, and so he's fascinated. So he's tending wounds, chatting to them, see how they're all doing.
Nice. Worcester, give me a instinct reaction roll.
Oh god. Okay. All right.
Roll to listen.
Roll to listen. Okay, great.
10. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's the easy DC. I'll give that to you. You spend your short rest sort of talking to a couple of Clanks who were used to be Barris flower harvesters, like Keedo. And they tell you that demand for Barris flour has increased like 5-fold in the last few years, since the in the between war times, which sounds very suspicious.
Love that.
Somebody's working on a super weapon.
And episode 1, you witnessed the power of the Barris flower in the hands of the mysterious purple mage. So
yes, Worcester will regale that information to the rest when it's at a point in the future convenient.
Yeah, but they mentioned that they think it's Polaris sneakily buying more, stockpiling more, because that has been their biggest buyer.
Yeah,
Wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, like I say, not right now, but Worcester, after when they regroup after this rest, will tell the team that as well. Just so it's not private information, of course.
Nice, yeah, and you hear Billy Larkspur sat between a Clank and a halfling who are listening to him, and he's just staring at the floor, and he's saying, it was actually a gift from my uncle, and never seen a finer loot, and it was the nicest thing that my uncle ever gave to me. Hopefully I'll get it back when I get back to the company. But anyway, how do you guys have music in your cultures? They just nod. Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Synthesizers.
I'm really tired,
So Veyn, is there anything else you talked to Theodric Vale about?
Besides the major revelations, I think so. I'm trying to just craft their history a bit on the spot. I imagine they've been separated for some years on account of her leaving Polaris. But I think honestly would be mostly interested in anything that he has on the great hunt for the arch scholar. But I think they sort of crossed that path slightly already. But she'd be like, "And have you got any more leads on your mentor? We found some signs, perhaps, of his presence on this mountain."
He says, No, unfortunately, the trailer went cold when I got to the site of the large graveyard. His construct patrolling there, as I say, I've probably been there for years. I found no trace. And he looks like genuinely quite frustrated, and looking at his crumpled notes, he goes, "Well, alas, perhaps there is nothing left for us to find out at the moment in the vicinity. Maybe I can find more information in Hilltop. There will be a gathering of those who follow Phrekas when all these relics are collated. Perhaps I can speak to someone some sort of higher maester or bishop of the religion." And I think to you, Keedo, as someone who knows the religion, he clearly has no clue about how it works. Yeah. He's just assuming it's like a traditional hierarchical religion. And just for your information, I did invent the religion that Hilltop and Voldaean sort of have established, and it's kind of the main religion of this land, and it is called the Church of Althanian Orthodoxy.
Ooh, you'll have to write that one down.
Althanian off of Althas, which is the continent.
Is this something we're learning new, or just confirming that's what the religion of Hilltop is? Or
you would know that.
We'd all know
how clueless you are, I guess.
Don't read the news, mate.
There might be. Worcester's only just about getting into this religion thing, so this might be brand new to him. So
Yeah, might have passed him by while he was in his shell.
exactly. Down by the river. When you're down by the river, when you're on the river, just lazing in a pond, well past you by,
Yeah. Scrolling Twitter. Now you would know because the history of this land is like
Sure.
Hilltop was founded. Was the second country to be founded. It's like the seat where the gods were, and that started this church basically.
Nice.
And there are churches everywhere to this place.
Cool. Well, I think she just obviously is shared sadness of not having any real news. But well, since we're heading the same way, I suppose we shall be in Hilltop together. If there's anything you manage to dig up or meetings you manage to arrange with these meisters, then please come and find me.
Oh, I will. Yes, the old team back together, eh? Nothing we can't solve. We'll usher in this new era of Polaris magics, and that sword as well sounded most interesting. Perhaps we shall return there one day, eh?
I should hope so, and perhaps on the way we can compare some notes on this ancient language. Perhaps you came across it as well in your studies of the. I don't even know what to call it. Let's just call it a big clank, eh?
He says, "Yes, I did. I also came across the runic language written there. It seems to be what the construct is compiling, actually, to create some sort of, some sort of complete writings. But it seems to be incomplete. Very interesting. Very mysterious."
Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd rather feel like I need to lie down.
Yeah. Did everyone enjoy listening to that? Yeah. Like and subscribe, yeah.
All right. Yeah. More walloping trolls.
All of intros. It's only because you guys said you're going to listen in to the old
Meunier
the old
did listen in.
the rest is science.
I think that was more Meunier's takeaway from it, was him learning that the contacts in Hilltop are not of interest to him here. He's going to get very academic and be... The comment about the comment though for Meunier that will be, I don't know if concerning is the right word, of note, is that comment about the expanding Polaris magics.
Mm-hmm.
No, Meunier just doesn't trust that either. It just feels, I don't know if that's just a bad thing, but just to Meunier, it's just that feels very weaponizable.
Oh.
Naughty.
Obviously, Keedo would also have been silently very suspicious and concerned about any talk of Polarians stockpiling magical resources, getting more powerful. Not ancestrally not a fan of the Polarians.
Yeah.
I thought all the clanks came from Polaris.
They did, but well, mine did. Not all did, but the Sunwrought did. But they were initially an underclass, kind of technically free but indentured servants of the society, and that's why the tribe that became Keedo's tribe split off and became Wonderborn.
Nice.
What is the secret of your power? Wonderborn.
Wonderborn.
I'll be listening, Daryl.
He
It's
probably
just
loved-
that
he probably loved
confused
it.
face. That confused face. Nice. Well, you spend the night. Someone wakes up being spooned by a cave ogre.
Veyn, I think.
And
a trap.
and yeah, you emerge from the cave into the nice sunlight of morning. The winds have died down. And why are you rolling your eyes, Mikey? I see you.
I just enjoy the concept of like we duck into this cave to get out of the weather, and as soon as we get in, there's like the sun comes out, and there's like bright rainbows outside. Boy, I'm fucking dealing with trolls pelting us in rocks and almost getting wiped out.
Someone should have just checked outside.
Yeah, exactly.
I should at this moment remind both Michael and myself of a rule that we have not played out.
Uh-oh.
Roll to see if you take a scar.
Oh, is that? I thought it was double the. I thought it was double the.
If you are
Isn't it?
downed and you choose to live, you have to roll your hope dice. Also, let me check this back of the page. You have to roll above
You
your.
might take as well.
If you roll your
Yeah.
level or below,
Yeah.
you take a scar.
Wow.
So
You're gonna love this, Mikey.
like Fallout
Wow.
in hard.
It is basically like that.
I don't
except
trust your
instead of
last
making-
one.
Yeah. So you lose a thingy-majig. If
You roll a 1 or a 2.
if you're a 1 or a 2 in your hope dice, so I'm looking forward to losing that slot.
Where do you have to roll?
Just click your
Did
gold
hover on the
dice.
tube quite a bit there.
It's not. I'm wondering why it's not.
It
saying
really
the
did
rules.
wink, didn't it? It really
I
winked.
did.
In the rules, it says avoid death. After your character falls unconscious, roll your hope die. If it's equal or under your character's level, they gain a scar.
There it is. I was looking at the scar. Weirdly, I was looking at the scar section to find out the rules for taking a scar, but the rules for scar section in the other paragraph.
Yes.
So that's fine. Cool. Hope die. Where's my hope die?
The yellow one.
So what do I
It
not want
says
to roll?
hope when you hover on it.
What kind of die is it? Is it a D?
D12.
12.
No, what do I roll above our? Is above your proficiency?
You've got just don't roll a 1 or a 2.
Oh, God.
Amazing how hard it is to tell Mikey to roll 1 dice.
I like to
You're all
know
good.
what I'm doing before I roll it. Thank you very much.
Yes, in case it might end up with minor damage somehow.
Yes. I need to know what I'm doing. Should I need to be a rules lawyer for the next 5 minutes? And when I say rules lawyer, I mean a underqualified. I will defend myself in court.
Thank you.
Lawyer.
You find my competency was the highest of everyone's. Thank you very much.
Daggerheart, sovereign citizen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's big though. Losing a fucking hope slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can heal it, but that's sort of.
But at the GM's discretion, it says.
Yeah, well, the GM fucking hates you, so.
Exactly.
You don't need all that hope. How much do you start with anyway? It's like loads, isn't it?
2 per session.
6.
2, 3?
6 slots.
6 slots. I've got
You
max
guys
hope.
are not
though.
maxing out.
I couldn't use it for shit. I currently have 6 hope. So
No
No
opportunity
one
to spend hope.
I got hit by a fucking rock.
Can you do a tag team within your shell?
Yeah, with disadvantage to rolls.
Hmm. So it is
I
possible.
don't think you
It
get
is
2
possible.
hope per session.
No, I can't remember. Sorry, I don't remember that bit.
Just
Start
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
make
yeah.
a character, you get 2
Yeah,
hope,
yeah.
and then from
yeah,
there.
no, that was
Yeah.
it. No, that was it.
So
Yeah,
it
we
turns out adding 2 hope every session.
No, I haven't been doing
we
that.
don't have like a 13 hope stockpile though.
He's only
Um,
on 9. Wait, yeah, 9.
Yeah,
When
no.
you're in
That's
nine.
low. That's low for
Yeah.
Max hope was like 6.
Yeah, max hope. is
fear.
6.
We're talking about fear. For
Oh, fair.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ollie's arsenal of
Strap out
fear.
to someone oblivion.
Althas.
Oh.
Well, it's travel montage time, baby. If you go to tactical,
Ooh.
I've started to fill in the hexes with the places you've been.
Oh, that's fun.
This is awesome. I
Oh,
like
that was a
this.
nice reaction.
Oh, that's really cool.
So good.
This is you though, like the Delian company. This is you. So you've been to the Sword in the Stone, the Iron Giant, and Whiteleaf, and then your journey's end, your target location, your destination is the word I was looking for, is the capital of Hilltop, Solace.
Oh, so we're still pretty damn far away. Okay, that's fine.
Well, I was going to say you're now out of the mountains. You managed to come down from the mountains now and rejoin the main road that you were trying to circumnavigate because of the blocked path. So you find yourself on back on Hilltop motorway.
But it's just us, isn't it? The dealing companies left behind. It's just us and.
So they should have cleared the path, but yeah, you were going to go ahead and take the shortcut to get there on faster.
That went well.
Probably still faster than
yeah.
with all of the baggage trains and stuff.
I'm saying we don't have horses or
clearing the landslides. Probably maybe even a couple of days' work.
Exactly. So yeah, so on this road you see what you normally see on the road to Solace. You see merchants and pilgrims, and you see loads of wagons and vehicles full of like just resources like food, building supplies. Like Hilltop is very resource poor, actually, so they have to import a lot of their stuff. Just a little geopolitical note for you there.
I appreciated it.
And as we're getting close to the end of the session, I'll say that you reach sort of the outskirts of the city, and you can see where the old city is, and it still has a huge stone wall surrounding this city that seems to sit on top of this hill, funnily enough. But outside the walls there is a whole like ring of like tents and tenement blocks and all of these poorly constructed temporary buildings that seemingly have been there for a very long time. And maybe you've all been to Hilltop before, but this is where, you know, all the pilgrims stay as they wait to get into the city. And there's lots of hawkers and vendors, and it's a little bit less lawful than inside the walls. So you get all sorts.
So it's no Hilltopia.
Sounds like a bit of a Hyltopia.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wow.
What?
Oh, well, what do you know? The antifungal guy's also bringing the Hyles.
I think we've all called it Hyltop at some point in the last few
I
years.
don't think we all have.
We
I don't remember anyone saying that ever before.
We missed a couple.
Well. That is a good point.
That must be it.
That is a touche.
It was mentioned that Milo had done it and also Michael had done it.
But I have not made this mistake.
Yeah. And now it's a meme. Yeah, so you can make your way into the sort of, you know, tent city, or wait slightly outside for the rest of the company to turn up. What would you prefer?
We don't have the magic item, right? So we kind of are a bit.
You do. Keedo's got it in his leg compartment.
In my head, it was like in one of the big like casks, like 4 little things everyone's carrying on like a proper thing. But no, that's just my brain. We should, because we're also trying to get ahead of the bad press, aren't we? From the big scuffle. So we probably should. We're here early. We probably should press on and try and diffuse any tensions or do what we can before our mini army arrives. I would suggest
that. Lovely artwork.
I'm always in the wrong camera mode about what happens.
Oh, it's a great tactical.
That's a fun way of saying always on tactical.
Well, no, because earlier when Ollie made some indication there was something cool up, and I went to the story tab to see what it was, and then it was the tactical map I had to jump back to see.
Oh dear.
You know, I'm getting caught out left, right, and centre. I am. This is lovely, though.
So you're saying you're going to be...
Go on, sorry.
You are going to be waiting, or are you going to be heading in?
I'm for heading in.
Well, I think it makes sense that we'd be heading in, right? Was sort of fairly expressly what our job was. But what's the vibe out in the Hilltop outskirts as we pass through? It's obviously not in the city, but is it bustling and positive vibes of people hawking stuff, or is it feeling a bit more rough than that?
I think it's that classic cheap sort of district vibes, you know, your Crowfoot kind of thing, where people are not here by choice, and therefore there are people who are there to take advantage. There's lots of, you know, ne'er-do-wells here, but because of the upcoming religious festivities that you're bringing the relic for, there are the surplus of travellers as well, and sort of pilgrims and people like the people who Theodric Vale were travelling with. Yeah, and maybe some more like religious. What do they call people who do shout on the street? The
preachers.
Preachers, yeah.
I mean, I call the ones in Piccolo Guards cunts, but
yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, there's no megaphones here though, thankfully.
Blessedly.
I just think of that Michael Palin bit in Life of Brian when he's the preacher and he's like, and then people will start losing money and not really knowing where it is, and they might find it in a drawer in one of those little cupboard bits. It's like one person listening. Yeah.
So as we approach this area, I do think probably a sort of little huddle might be a good thing for the company to do, or the company vanguard to do. And I think Veyn says, it's been a bit of a struggle to get here, and I know this looks like just whatever little outskirts of town, but you never know what other agents might be working against us here, and we should probably be on our guard.
Okay, sorry, just want to clarify. Walking into a cave without any idea of what is in there, perfectly fine, no questions asked. But we walk into a city and you see the poor people around, and now we must be suspicious. Oh, okay.
So, Meunier, perhaps you could just let the company know if you have actually done any spy work around here to lay the ground, and if you know anything, or if you're just full of quips.
Well, full of quips is a very
I was going to
nice
say,
little...
do I get to choice here? Because I will choose the quips if it is down to one of the other.
A veritable quipper of quips.
I didn't have this particular personality down as my plan for Veyn, but it is being primarily driven by Meunier. that she is turning into a rather frustrated character.
Well, I for one,
I do agree though. We should be suspicious, but I just want to check out. To confirm, I do think you are right. I'm just checking that where you suddenly got into the right page.
Yeah. Next character, Milo. You're going to be a mellow monk who's like super zen. No one gets on your nerves. Like you're like, you do you, bro.
Whatever. I'm a friend to all.
Yeah, we. Oh, no, actually, I'm a friend to all. Thank you.
I'm a friend to all those good races.
On my character sheet, we do enter this majestic city with a bit of bad reputation preceding us after the scuffle in Whiteleaf. So we should tread carefully and keep our head down and show off a good representation of the Delian company as we move forward to complete our mission. So stop squabbling, you two.
It's not squabbling, just working personal philosophy. Aligning.
Save it for the
Synergy.
save it for the
Synergy.
save it for the tents.
But I do agree. I will be talking around trying to find out. When there's such a large gathering of people for an event such as this, inevitably things do go wrong. It would be good to have a slight awareness of what problems may be turning up to the city too.
We are
Yes,
following
yeah.
that despicable man who used the insert name of thing you're talking about. Barris Flowers to attack the village people. So there are bad people in the city who mean
You said
harm.
the house that rode through Whiteleaf, the garage, that was heading to Hilltop too, correct?
Exactly.
Perhaps we could, what's the word, revenge? We could, do that while we are here.
We could.
Little
They may have already
side
started
plot.
spreading words of. They would have got here first and probably already started spreading rumors that we're a violent and dangerous clan of warriors. So
I have
should try
contacts
and
here
keep
in the
our-
city. I shall inquire with them and see what has been spoken of so far. Because I do have contacts here.
Mm.
If I might
You're not
also
just a
check-
37 damage machine.
No, I'm a contact machine. Which was the
Taking care
original
of-
reason for picking this subclass of rogue,
Yeah.
not discovering
You're not even the
bullshit
assassin
amounts of damage.
subclass.
No.
Sure.
I picked the one that just knows people everywhere and then found all rogues do pure bullshit stabbing moves.
Yeah, the
It's the one that
crits,
gets
though,
to teleport. I
a
mean,
sneak
yeah,
attack crit, it's going to be the spikiest thing to ever spike. Nice. Well, I will say this: you travelled this whole day has gotten you to here, so probably late afternoon, evening coming on. You will need a place to stay. You don't have your tent large with you. I'd say I imagine that the commander said that he would have got to you by the next day. So you're just there for the night on your own. But if you want to stay in the Pilgrim Quarter overnight, then that might be wise. Or like rush on to deliver the relic.
Yeah,
to you.
like, so what Keedo was going to say is like, wise though it is to be careful of hidden threats, and much so I would also like to seek revenge on the villain who attacked those innocents. We have a mission to complete, and while this is a large city, I think we can reach the temple by nightfall to deliver our relic. That would be my choice.
I do agree. It's the mission, and anytime dilly-dallying. The only thing I would say is if we have time to uncover our spy master to uncover any traps again, as he's so good at identifying before we move into them. But be that not an option, I'd say yes. Moving forward is the best option for us.
I would say I probably do have from I mean, I know we'll come to the end of the session, so we can flesh out between now and next week, but I will have a contact here who has accommodation for us, so we won't need to worry about that part
Nice.
after going to deliver the relic.
Nice.
But will Veyn be satisfied with these quarters?
I mean, yeah, I'm not worried about whether Veyn would be satisfied. Would Meunier be satisfied? Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, that's probably the bigger issue. Yeah.
Look, we haven't called in my other experience yet, but one of the experiences is the finer things, and given the pronouns are Sir, my lord,
Mm-hmm.
this will be a highborn contact of some variety.
Nice. Another little posh little monkey, maybe.
Yes.
Interesting. The jungle gym in the castle.
What the castle is.
Nice.
Guitar swing.
Well, I'll end on this as you sort of look up to the castle, the sort of the main city of Hilltop, with its cathedral at its centre, and you look up and you see coming in from the sky 3 airships of Polarian make, hovering over the city.
Really must talk to the company about getting us one of those.
as you can imagine, Polaris are very, very guarded about their airship technology.
You've unlocked fast travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only walked once, mate. Never doing it again.
I hated it.
Yeah, it's like me playing Black Flag. It's like, oh, sailing's fun, but I won't do it voluntarily. Nice.
Just listen to sea shanties on Spotify, man. Like,
Yeah, Emily doesn't like them, so you can always turn them off. And then Kenway says, "That's enough, lads. Let's have some quiet, lads."
I've got a headache.
Is there any point playing Black Flag without the shanties on?
Personally, I don't think so.
Well, it's a great game to just listen to some audiobooks or podcasts too as you go around. Do all the side quests.
Right. No, lads.
On that note, see you next time.
Toodle pip. Bye.
Bye.